Okay, so what's new today? Well, we're still gathering more rubbish off the land, so we're just filling up these bags with stuff that's just been dropped. Just to recap, I wanted to recap as well. This is the end of the season, and this is what the herb garden looks like. Time is just about settling in there, but yeah, so maybe I need to do something about the soil in that area. Everything else seems to be okay, including the Russian tarragon. The mint is starting to go mad, so that's fab. Although now I'm going to end up with mint everywhere. The elder has grown kind of wonky, but I kind of like the fact it's really wonky and kind of leggy all the same. So we're going to just see how that goes. The bed is looking well, so everything seems to be establishing. We need to get some sources of nitrogen though very, very soon. Things like manure. Maybe even some green manure. Now the newest thing that we've been doing is we've been building this. Yeah, I know it looks wonky, but it was a bit of a jigsaw, so it's kind of half complete. But we figured out that it's actually longer than this. We also need to get a load of new bolts because all of them are rusty and I can't see it lasting very long, but that's the cover to go over, and it's going to be quite neat because it's going to be 2.5 meters, which is fairly large for a starter one, just to kick us off with next year. Oh, the dahlias are still going. That is literally magical. I'm going to cut this today, so I've got my trimmer all charged. So we went over the grass the other day and mulched it just in time for when the cold weather is about to hit. Although it is so warm this week, it's just crazy warm. So I'm getting as much as I can done right now. I need to sort out the waste from the allotment as well. The beans is certainly over. The corn, well, we'll see if we can get the kernel out of it, we'll see. Maybe a courgette or two. The carrots are still going just fine, so we'll leave them in. We also need to check the potatoes for any sign of disease, because we need to dig them all up pretty much now and over the next month. So I'm going to tackle the nettle today in this patch. And what else am I going to do? Well, the ducks are over there with plenty of water. Aha! We've also moved the pallets down there. Reason being is because one of the pallets went walkies in the middle of the night. So we figured, okay, it's about time to begin this project of ours. So really, it's just building. Gemma's now going to be weeding and joining up all the hedging, okay, from this year's growth. The honeysuckle has gone a little bit native, but that's okay. We'll just let her do her thing. And Myrtle, what's your say for today? You've been in the compost. I can see you've got a little wet nose. So Myrtle's also been watching me put in about 50 daffodils just out the front next to the heather, ready so that next year it'll look nice and pretty and better than before. The willow is starting to lose its leaves now. It has been shaken quite a lot though, because there's been a lot going on around it, so they'll revive. I need another 100 in here anyway. At least we can see where the strawberries are, so if we do need to move them or add an extra 200 to this patch to finally complete it, then we can. What else do we need to do? Yeah, we also need to get wood along here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to backfill with some soil so we have yet another terrace working for us. And maybe this can just be the kind of leisure ground where we can gather our compost, put it in a polytunnel, take it down to the allotment, and that'll all work okay. It's a bit of agile planning here. It's kind of not what I originally planned, but it seems to be working just fine. So actually it means that maybe we can raise rabbits or do some chicken tractoring in this area. Yeah, because it's all grass now. More hedging needs to be sorted over here, some more weeding in the tyres, and yeah, we'll start working on the allotment and hopefully complete it in time for well, when spring rolls around. Okay, so a lot to do before I get to work. I'm giving myself a couple of hours up here, and then I'm going to walk back down again for a few scones and some tea. That sounds nice. Take care, everyone.